driving it the other day and I started up and it died after 2 seconds. I was able to start it up again, but it would die after 2 seconds. So I was able to gun it for a few seconds to get it home about 2 miles from the gym. Now it seems to be running okay. So I think the problem is that the theft deterrent system, it's reading the keys, it allows it to start, but it's not sending the right signal to the fuel injectors, so it's stalling after 2 seconds. So I got a Blue Driver OBD2 scanner. Put that in, had it read the scan codes, and it read the codes, and it told me that there's a problem with the theft deterrent system. So I went out and I got this from NewRockies. It allows you to bypass the theft deterrent system. It bypasses the key and also bypasses the signal to the injectors. So I'm going to try and put that in today, and hopefully this thing will keep running and I can drive it without it stalling out on me. So we'll see how it goes. So good thing we checked the instructions. It says you got to pull the battery next. So let's disconnect the battery. The battery's disconnected, so let's see if we can pull those connectors now. See what it looks like. Definitely a bunch of them in there. I'm just not sure which one we got to use. So apparently the body control panel is behind here. So we've got to take this out, take the glove compartment out, and then find the body control panel. So now I've got the glove compartment box off. I don't know if that's really required, but I took that off so I could see. So you can see that this flap here needs to come off. This plug and this plug will need to come out, and then we can get at the wires underneath the panel right there. Alright, we'll do that next. So those just pull right out of there. So I think if I grab this one, it just looks like it's a plastic push pin. So it should come right out just like the other one. I'm sure there's a special tool for this. But yeah, this thing is just sliding right out. So we've got that. And they say that's it, and this thing should pop right out. And it does look like it's dropping. It does look like it's dropping down here. So we'll try and pull this out. So I'm not, but I can see that here is the connectors here. So we'll check the instructions and see which one needs to go in next. You can see back at the back of the thing, there's a little metal clip that we got to pull off. Got to get rid of that metal clip. Okay, so once you pull the clip out, which is a little hard to do, you have to find the yellow black wire and on C11 and the dark blue wire on D8, and cut them and tape them and put them out of the way attached to the clip. So that's been done right here. That leaves a dark blue wire here and the yellow black wire here that we're going to attach to the NewRockies next. But first I want to put a switch in to turn the NewRockies on and off, so I don't completely bypass the theft deterrent. It only bypasses when I'm driving it. So we're going to do that next. I've got a switch and the switch right here that I'm going to use to provide power either to the PCM or switch it the other way, power the NewRockies, depending on how I want the thing to work. So we're going to put that in next so we can start wiring the NewRockies up. Get in there, put the switch in and bringing wires back. So these two wires will be switched. Then the first step is to attach them, splice them into the pink wire that's on pin D5. So there's the pink wire. So I'm not going to cut this. I'm just going to shave some of the insulation back and attach the B lead to this that goes to the switch. Then the other one coming back is going to go to the NewRockies. So the instructions say to splice into this, but I'm going to put a switch on. So if I want to turn power onto the NewRockies, I can. If I want to turn it off to get theft protection, I still have it. All right, that's the plan. We're back. All right, so got the wiring, got the splice in to the power. I've got the NewRockies mounted to the bottom of the airbag here, secured in. That's not going anywhere. So now I've got to start attaching the 4 wires from the Rockies. So this one will be, my red one will be my switched power. Then I got a splice on the ground, and then the signal wire. So that's coming up next. So Rockies is plugged in, and here's the power wire coming from the switch, and the other wire on the other side of the switch going to the pink, spliced in. So now NewRockies has got red power. Okay, we're gonna put the ground in next. Okay, so all the wires have been attached. So there's the power running to the switch. Here's the ground spliced into the black wire. And my directions call for the purple to go to the black, yellow, and the green to go to the blue that we cut in the first step. So just gonna tape up all these wires, and then we're gonna put the NewRockies, mount that up in there. We should be able to put it all back together and have this thing running. Perfect. All right, we're gonna try and see what happens before I tape everything up. Hopefully I've got the switch working, and when I turn it on, I'm gonna take the key, put it in. Hopefully that green light comes on and the car starts. Green light does not come on. It won't start. Definitely does not start. Let's try and move the switch. Oh, it doesn't start at all. Oh no. Alright, so we put power on, power's coming on. Let's see before we tie it all up, see if we can get this thing to work. I'm going to put the key in, see what happens. The green light comes on. Car starts. Car starts, car starts. So I think it's going to work because it's it would have shut off. The Theft Deterrent would have shut it off by now. I'm thinking it's working. Let's see if we can leave it running for a little bit. See if we can get it. The Theft Deterrent has been put on. I haven't cleaned it all yet, but the wires are on. I put the key in. NewRockies, the light comes on. Car starts. Works good, pretty easy to put in. I like it. Problem solved. Call this one a success. Love it. All right, this thing's all buttoned up. All the panels are put back. We have all the wires. Let's clean up the tools. It might be in decent shape. It's fired up. See what happens. Okay, let's take it for a ride and see what happens.